Good evening, Facebook. Hope you had a good weekend. Let me know what you've been up to. I've seen a couple of photos tagged on camping trips. There was a couple of new packages coming through the doors. Thank you very much to everyone that tagged us in photos over the weekend. This Monday, but today, well, just now, right now, we've got a Sage Barista machine. It's called, I'm just looking at the box, the Barista Express. So this is the machine right here. I'm going to do a bit more closer ups as I'm doing a bit of a review. It's not going to be a full review. I'm not going to tell you anything about the boilers or the grinder or the steam amp, nothing mechanical. I'm just going to talk about usability and how I enjoy or don't enjoy maybe using it. I've been playing with it for the last 2 hours, so on and off, had a couple of goes on it, and I'll go through everything I've found with this machine. So far, pretty good. This machine was given to us by the guys at Peter Tyson's. So if you go to Peter Tyson's Appliances, their website's on the bottom here. If watching this review makes you think about getting a home espresso machine and you think this one's the one for you, then check it out, see what they've got to offer. They're also going to start putting in our coffee with these machines, so bonus. Yeah, I'm just going to go through the machine, how I find it. I'm going to compare it against some I used to. Personally, I don't have a lot of experience with domestic machines. I have played with such machines like the Rocket machine in the past and some Ransolo ones, but very minimal when it comes to home espresso. So this is being completely compared to commercial machines, bearing in mind that it is an absolute fraction of a cost of a commercial machine. Hi! Sorry, the internet died again. Worst part about Facebook Live, poor internet connection. Come on BT, you're letting Facebook down. I don't know if anyone from BT's watching, but unlimited, it's got limits. I'm just saying, putting it out there. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a play with the machine, let you know, watch it. As I'm going through, ask some questions. Dan Smith wants one already. Like, all I've done is put it on the screen and it's done one. I'm not even getting commission. Maybe we should talk commission, Tyson's. I'm just saying. Right, I'm gonna do a review. What's the best angle for a review? So, getting out of the box, you get a lot of little gadgets. There was a scraper thing. I'm not going to use it. You can. It's cool. It's cool. But I'm not going to use it. I like about it so far. Back again. Hi, sorry, internet died again. I've got a feeling this is going to happen. Someone must be streaming or downloading a film somewhere in the building, but it ain't me. I'm just doing live. So yeah, the grinder, absolutely wicked. In this, again, I'm not talking mechanical. Just the functionality in how you can dial the dose and the grind type on the side here. So there's a little dial on here, it goes like 1 to 15 or something, and it's really, really easy to adjust to get the right grind for you. I'm treating this yet again as a commercial machine, so I'm looking for 18 grams, and I'm looking for an extraction time around 25 seconds. I had a couple of goes in the past, it was pretty good. So I'm going to try 18 grams here. Got my little scales. Scales in the video. There we go. In fact, after I had it on, another good thing though, it heats up in 60 seconds. That's phenomenal. Like, if I had a commercial machine that could heat up in 60 seconds, that would be ridiculous. There's no real need. I've got people, you go in the morning, you've got loads to do anyway, you switch it on first, but as a domestic machine at home, 60 seconds to warm up. You've got no excuse for not being able to make a great cup of coffee with only 60 seconds to warm up. So I'm going to go to the grind. So I've already set this to the dose that I like, playing with it before. I just thought while I'm doing a video, you don't want to see me dialing it in. Where's the fun in that? I just stopped that early there because I thought it was getting high. I was wrong. Right, so that's 18 grams there. First obvious pitfall. Like, that's a lot of coffee to fit in that basket. But it's not that bad, because when you come to tamp it, all you do is gently, well, you can knock it down with your finger really, really gently. It's a little bit fiddly. Trust me, it's worth it. I tried lower doses that fit in the basket better. There's pros and cons of both. Pros of having it 14 grams is there's less chance of it burning on the shower cap. Pro. Negatives, it doesn't taste as good. It really doesn't. I tried the 18 gram versus the 14 gram. 18 is much, much better. And they actually do recommend 18 grams on the box as well. So next bit on the tamp, just like a commercial one, I give it a little swirl to level it out. Elbow high. And that's it tamped. Good little tamper too. Comes with the machine, fits ideal, it's perfect. Nice smooth stainless steel bottom. Shines up the coffee great. The accessories you do get with it are absolutely wicked. The steaming jug itself, phenomenal. Absolutely love the thing. It's one of the best steam jugs I've actually had to work with. I've used Mottas, I've used cheap ones, really expensive Teflon ones. Sage one, it's just a jug, really tight spout on it though. I like it. I've been getting some really good latte art. Check out Snapchat, Coffee Luke. Right, I'm still going to pre-dose it to run the shower cap, just to make sure it's running hot and it's running clear. Just run that quick. Mug. Also, I've already done this, but you can change the dose by pressing the program and then either button to weigh out the espresso. So I've already done this. I've gone just over a 1:2 ratio on here, so I'm getting 18 grams. I'm getting about 40 out, so just over a 1:2 ratio on the coffee. That was so easy to do as well. Like, I read the manual quick, but I didn't really need to. It's really obvious. You press program, you press the button to run, press the button to stop. Really, really difficult. So usability of actually programming the machine, spot on, phenomenal. Grinds in there, really consistent, ready to lock in. Right, everyone start counting in elephants, because you're my timer right now. 1 elephant, 2 elephant, keep on going. Graham McKay, will the settings be different with different beans? Yeah, so depending on the beans that you're using, if they're darker, potentially oilier, they may get clogged up a bit, so you may need to go a bit coarser. But if you go too coarse, if you go too fine, it'll block up darker beans. Finer beans, you want to go a little bit finer because they'll take in less moisture. So yeah, have a play with it, but that's just the grind settings and the dose settings on here. So that felt about right. The espresso came out at a good pace there. One thing I've noticed though is the pre-infusion's around 10 seconds, which is peculiar, but the taste of it seems good. I'm not there to judge the pre-infusion. It's just, it is 10 of those 25 seconds is pre-infusing, which, I don't know, I'm not sure on. Personally, I like to go max 5, but it tastes good, the taste there, so I can't really argue too bad. Milk jug, like I said, awesome. As of the settings, yeah, you do need to change it depending on the bean, but you will anyway. No matter what machine you get, you're always going to have to adjust a little bit, depending on your passion in coffee. Steam arm, always run it first, because this is it on, and it's not running. It's flashing, but it's taken a while to run through on the steam here. There you go, it starts throbbing, it's making a little bit of a noise. The steam will then start running through. When I first did that, I was really dubious. I was like, man, this is never going to work. Actually though, I'm going to get you over this steam arm. And see if you can see in this jug here. You need to get it so it's really, really tight against the side of the jug. And it will take a while. And you do get a little bit of noise at first, which I'm not normally a fan of. But then once you get it spinning, you can add a tiny, tiny bit of foam. So I'm just on the surface there, adding a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of foam. It feels really slow, but if you're patient with it, and keep on adding that tiny, tiny amount of foam while it's spinning, you will end up with, honestly, the latte art I've been getting out of this thing. Check out the Facebook post before. Like, that was, I think, my second or third attempt on this machine. Getting out a Swan, really creamy, really flat milk. No big tears and no big blemishes. It was brilliant. So I think just be patient with this steam arm, and it will give you some absolutely wicked milk. So stopping it, leaving it a couple of seconds just to make sure you haven't got a little bit of excess steam in there, tearing the last little bit. Always wipe your wand. Just let my milk rest there, and I'm going to knock out the puck. Really good puck, really tight. it didn't come out all sloppy, so it hasn't retained any moisture there, and just lock the group head back in. Let's check out the milk. I'm just gotta get this. One sec, you're going higher. So look at that milk there. Really rich, really creamy milk, great temperature. So absolutely wicked milk that. Like I said, just be patient with it and you can get some awesome milk from this. The espresso's still holding, looking full, looking rich. Then I'm just gonna start pouring. And yeah, you can get some wicked latte out of there. The separation from this jug is absolutely phenomenal. So, like I said, this isn't going to be a full review on everything to do with this machine and every part of it in a mechanical sense. But usability of this machine is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that took me, what, 5-10 minutes, and I was explaining a lot to do with the machine to you. It's so easy to use, tuning it in. If an hour, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to it, and I just want to think a little bit more. If you didn't care as much, you could dial it in a lot quicker. Best things about it, the steam is phenomenal when you're patient. Having the grinder right there next to the group head just ready to go, it's great. It's maybe not the best grinder in the world, it's a little bit slow. The consistency, I imagine, as you go on, maybe get out of there, but for making 1 to 4 cups for a group of friends coming round and showing off a little bit of latte art and skill, phenomenal. Hi! Sorry, didn't that one again. Another good thing, the milk jug is phenomenal. Saying that, all of the accessories that you can get with this machine, built to a really good standard. The whole machine feels tight, it feels good. I've cleaned it, I've taken this tray out. From a cleaning up point of view, really easy. Big question, would I have one at home? Yes. Is it worth every penny they ask for? I'd probably say so. I think they're going for about 550 quid off the top of my head. I'm not selling them. Check out Peter Tyson's site. I would part with that money. Compared to other espresso machines that I've seen, yet again, basing this against commercial machines, not that you'd have a commercial machine at home, I think 550 quid is great value for it. Rochelle, if you're watching, I want one at home, so I'm not going to take this one. So yeah, I'd get one. Good machine, solid machine. That's not just because I know the guys at Tyson's, it genuinely is. Pitfalls of the machine, and the steam arm at first was a little bit slow, but if you work with it and go good, it's great. What else have I found? Yeah, the dose on here could be a bit more accurate. You probably will waste a little bit of coffee. Is it a major thing of the purchase of the machine? No. There's definitely more positives than there is negatives. I'd get one. I'm getting some great tasting coffee that looks phenomenal as well. Really easy to use, really easy to maintain. Yeah, I'd go for it. Phenomenal machine. Thank you very much to the guys at Tyson's for letting me have it. I hope you never want it back, because I want to keep it now. So I'm sorry, you're just going to have to put it down to like wastage or breakage or whatever you do to write things off that people steal. Thank you very much for the machine. Thanks for watching. You're welcome. I just got your welcome off Tyson's. Everyone read that. Screenshot it. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Buy a Sage machine. See you later. Oh yeah. Grab life by the beans.